and welcome to the Game Awards 2023 on the Jump Inside Gaming channel. Yes, another year has gone by in the blink of an eye and something. What we're going to be doing, we're going to be checking out all the games that we want to give awards to this year. So let's kick off the very special Jump Inside Award intro for 2023. Let's go. Okay, this took a while to do, and we've got some simple rules here on the Jump Inside Gaming channel. Number one, if you're looking for multiplayer games, we are not including them in this list, or at least we're not going to give an award out to a multiplayer game because we don't really play multiplayer games, so I don't think it's our right to judge. Now, the second rule is the game has to have at least come out this year or has had to have at least had an update this year. And when I say game update, I don't mean bug fixes. Bug fixes don't count. We're talking about game-changing updates. So for example, let's go with The Sims. The Sims has had a new release pack that changes the game up a little bit, so that would count. Other than a game may have had a patch to fix some bug errors, that does not count. And the final rule is very simple. I have had to play the game at least some point this year. Very simple. Right, let's get down with the first award. So let's begin with the first award. The first award is called I Love Making Games Award, and this one goes to the game that has had a lot of sequels and is continuing to make sequels up to this point. In fact, it even has had a current game out this year. And the game that's going to get this award, or at least the series, is going to be the Assassin's Creed series. This year they came out with the game Assassin's Creed Mirage, and in this game it takes you all the way back to the original Assassin's Creed game with how that functions, as well as keeping up to modern Assassin's Creed games like the new RPG style Origins. It has all the good bits from the modern stuff and from the past, and it brings it all together into one and creates a beautiful game, and I absolutely love it. So there you go, that's the first award right there, Assassin's Creed Mirage. Moving on to the next award. The next game is called I'm So Excited Award, and this goes to the best game trailer out this year that made everyone excited. And if you haven't guessed it already, this one goes to Grand Theft Auto 6. Yes, it has had a lovely, awesome trailer that has got us all hyped and waiting to see what that game is gonna be like. We know it's gonna come out in 2025. We've got a bit of what they're gonna include in the story as far as the main characters go, but it is one of the most hyped up trailers this year, and yeah, I think it's awesome. So there you go, that's the second award. I'm So Excited Award goes to Grand Theft Auto 6. Now, the next award is called the Most Awkward Launch Award. This goes to a game that, even though it's absolutely brilliant on the outside and it's all brilliant right now, at the time of launch, it may have had some trouble launching. There may have been some issues, may have been some server issues, if that gives you a clue. Okay then, are you ready for this award? This award goes to none other than Payday 3. Yes, the game is lovely, and I absolutely love the game as it is right now. But at the time of launch, there was loads and loads of Twitter messages going around the Payday situation of the servers crashing. No one could get online or get into a game. Now it's doing a lot better, and it's doing absolutely fine. But at the time of launch, it was a little bit awkward, and that's why it gets the Most Awkward Game Launch Award. The next award is called the WTF Award. This one goes to the game that made us all go, WTF? So yeah, that's basically the award title, and it goes to the game The Day Before. Yes, this game came out and then 5 days later shut down its studio, and it gets the WTF award because we all went, where's the fridge? And that's it. That's basically it. There is literally nothing more to say about this. It came out and we were all hyped, and then suddenly everything got shut down, and then WTF. There you go. That's why they get the award. So let's move on to the next award. Now, the next award goes to the Woulda, Shoulda, Coulda Award, and there are lots of games that could have got this particular award, but there was one in particular. It was one that I was looking forward to. I was going to play it, and then kind of the release date came by and I didn't play it, and it kept going by. I still didn't play it, and I just never got around to playing it. So that's why this game gets the award, because it looks cool. I was going to play it, but I didn't get the chance to. And this award goes to none other than Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I don't look at comments for this. I don't read things about this game, because this is a game that I want to experience for myself. I've played the first one. I've played the second one. I'm looking forward to the third one. I just didn't get a chance to play it this year, so I'm going to play it sometime next year. So there you go. Call of Duty, you get the Woulda, Shoulda, Coulda award. I was going to play you, but I never got around to it. The next award is called the I'm Confused Award, and it goes to any game that changed reality. So if there is a game and it adds in something like portals, or it does something funky with sizes, then it gets an award. And this particular one is called Viewfinder. Viewfinder gets the award for the reality changing the I'm Confused Award. Basically, you go around and everything turns into a duplication picture mess of a game, and it's actually pretty darn fun. If you haven't played it, it's one of the games that I suggest to go and play right now. If you're bored and you want something little to play and you're not that bothered too much about the story, you just want a little puzzly maze scenario, this is a very good game to get into. So yeah, Viewfinder, well done. Applause to you. Moving on to the next award. This next award is I Forgot About This Game award, because this one goes out to a game that had loads and loads of hype, but after it came out, I generally wasn't that interested. So I was looking through all my past videos and I was like, oh yeah, that game came out this year. Now, if you're not aware of what this game could be, take your time, have a little bit of a time to think about what kind of game this would be for you. But for me, and this is me personally, this award goes to Starfield. I'm sorry to some people. Starfield was a game that came out and I was really hyped. There was so much hype behind it. In fact, it was like the banner of Xbox at some point, I think. And I was like, they're putting so much backing onto this game. It's even on Game Pass, so you can play it for free. And then it came out, and after a while, I generally just completely forgot about the game existed. I was interested in other games. So yeah. I'm sorry, I probably will get around to playing you at some point, but right now I just forgot about you a little bit mid in the year, so I do apologize, but yeah, that's a game, and it gets that I Forgot About This Game award because I generally forgot about it. So there you go. Moving on to the next award. I'm so sorry, some people that are generally really enjoy that game, but yeah, moving on. Moving on to some fun ones now. This is the I Built a Thing award, and this one could have gone out to a lot of games. Any game that has had an update or a game out this year that includes building things. I mean, Satisfactory could have got this award, and so could have The Sims. So this game has to be pretty darn good. The game that won this year's I Built a Thing award goes to Hotel Renovator. It's a game that you can design things, build things, and change things around. You basically run a hotel, and it's pretty fun. It's pretty good to do. You got a couple of levels to decorate. You get to have guests in. It's a really good little fun buildy thingy game, and I think it's beautiful. So yeah, well done. You got the I Built a Thing award. Well done, game. Now, this is an award that I'm really looking forward to. This is the Up, Up and Away award, and this one goes out to the best space game. And this year we had a pretty darn good space game. It was very early on in the year, so if you don't remember it, I do apologize, but it is Deliver Us Mars, the sequel to Deliver Us the Moon. We've got Deliver Us Mars. It came out, it was beautiful, it was very dramatic, there was lots of story behind it, and I loved playing every portion of that game. So yes, well done, Deliver Us Mars, very well done. You get the Up, Up and Away Award. Okay, so the next award is called the Undead Award, and this one goes to a game that has the undead in it, whether it has zombies in it or the undead. We count them both, even infected, and if they're inside this game, then it counts. And this game is Dead Island 2. Yes, at the heart of this game, it is all about zombies, and I think it deserves a place on the list. There are other games that could have got this particular award. I think The Last of Us Part 1 came pretty close, but I didn't actually put it up on the channel, so that's why it didn't get the award. But for the fact that I've actually uploaded, I've done a few hours into Dead Island 2, that's why it gets this particular award. So congratulations, Dead Island 2. You get the Undead Award. Moving on. And last but not least, we've got the Travel Award. The Travel Award goes to any game where you've got to get from one end to the other very, very quickly. So whether that's running, jumping, racing, or whatever, if it's a game that you have to get from point A to point B, it counts. And the game that gets this particular award is Void Train. Void Train is a lovely little piece of art that I absolutely love. It's a game where you're on a train and you're trying to craft things on a train and unlock things and go from one section to another through portals in the void, which is strange as it sounds. The game is strange, but yes, it's absolutely beautiful. If you haven't played Void Train, do check it out. It is a wonderful masterpiece, and I love it. Yeah, so there you go, Void Train. Now, before we get to the Game of the Year award, which is something that I really like, I absolutely can't wait to do Game of the Year, we've got two recommendation awards for games that didn't quite get on my list but got on some other people's lists. So the first one is the Blue Fox recommendation award, and that goes to The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. If you don't know, Blue Fox is a massive fan of Zelda, and rightfully so. It is an absolute lovely piece of artwork. If you haven't checked it out, I'm playing the trailer right now, so do give that game a check out. It does look wonderful. That is The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And now over to Kamizoide, who is our special guest for the next game.
Thank you, Sip, for making me part of the Jump Inside Game Awards. As for my recommendation for Best Game of this year, I have to go with Resident Evil 4 Remake, a game that far exceeded my expectations. Capcom took the original Resident Evil 4, which is an iconic game, and recreated it to be even better. The environment and the atmosphere look incredible. The gameplay is one of the best in the series. It's very well crafted and addicting, especially the new parry mechanic, giving the knife a bigger role for survival. The enemies are much more smarter and difficult to deal with at times. The bosses have all been redesigned to be much more challenging and engaging, and the story is still the same but with many changes, giving it more of a serious tone than the original. And most importantly, Ashley is no longer a pain. She's actually a much better character. Overall, Resident Evil 4 Remake is an incredible game, the best in this year, and if you haven't played it, I recommend you try it out.
And now it's time for my personal favorite game, and it gets Game of the Year right here on the Jump Inside Gaming channel. It's a game that I thoroughly played. I played from A to B, did all the unlocks, and I've completed the whole game in full. I absolutely love this masterpiece of what I'm about to announce. The Game of the Year on the Jump Inside Gaming channel, which is our second year running, so this is our second Game of the Year award. It came out in 2023, and I really hope this game gets sequels. it is none other than Hogwarts Legacy. It goes to you. You get Game of the Year. Well done. Absolutely loved you. Every single portion of you. It recreated Hogwarts to the best of its abilities, and it done it with such passion. What an awesome story. I was hooked from the first second I played the game all the way to the very last second. And it was beautiful, stepping into the hallways that I've been watching on TV ever since I was young. There is no doubt that on the Jump Inside Gaming channel, Hogwarts Legacy gets Game of the Year. There you go, right there. Done. Now, I think we've got 2 more videos to post before the end of the year, but there you go, right there. If you do want to go check out some of our other content that is based on some of these other games that we've mentioned, or anything that you think that you enjoy, then please don't forget to subscribe and check out some more content on this channel. This is the award of the end of the year on the Jump Inside Gaming channel, where we're telling you of what we thoroughly enjoyed throughout the year. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on another Jump Inside a video. We're getting close to the end of the year now, so Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and goodbye. See you later.